Congratulations once again, sports fans. You got the winning wager. I'm Stan the Man with the Winning Way plan to make you money on Sunday, September 7th, 2025. All right, we've got a plethora of games on what really is the opening day for the NFL season, and we've got a plethora of games with which we can make money. So let's go ahead and get right to it. All these times are Eastern. We'll take a look at the 1 p.m. Eastern games first. On Fox, the Bengals are at the Browns. The Browns are catching 5.5 at home. The winning wager says go with the Browns plus the 5.5. All right, on CBS, the Dolphins are at the Colts. The Colts are currently a 1.5-point favorite. We like the Colts to cover that 1.5. Go with the Colts. On CBS, the Raiders are at the Patriots. The Raiders are catching 2.5 on the road. We like the Raiders plus the 2.5, and we advise to go ahead and buy a 0.5 point up to 3, so the Raiders would be then plus 3. All right, on CBS, the Cardinals are at the Saints. The Cardinals are a 6.5-point favorite on the road, and the winning wager says go with the Cardinals minus the 6.5. And on CBS, the Steelers are 2.5-point favorite at the Jets. The winning wager says the Steelers are going to cover that 2.5. Let's go with the Steelers, and let's go with this game to go under 37.5 points. All right, one final game at 1 p.m. Eastern on Fox. The Giants are at the Commanders. The Giants are catching 6.5 points, and what we'll do here is buy an extra 0.5 point and get the Giants plus 7 at the Commanders. All right, at 4:05 Eastern on Fox, the Titans are at the Broncos. The Broncos are an 8-point favorite at home. We like the Broncos to cover that 8, and we also like this game to go under 42.5 points. All right, also at 4:05 Eastern, and again on Fox, the 49ers at the Seahawks. The 49ers are currently a 2.5-point favorite. We like the 49ers to cover that 2.5. At 4:25 Eastern, the game that's kind of being billed as the game of the day, the Lions are at the Packers. The Lions are a slight underdog. Right now, the Lions are catching 2. We like the Lions, whether it's 1 or 2 or 2.5 or whatever. We like the Lions in this game, so take the Lions at the Packers. And on Sunday Night Football, a game that can be seen on NBC starting at 8:20 Eastern, it's the Ravens at the Bills. The Ravens are a slight favorite. Currently, the Ravens are a -1 in most sports books. We like the Ravens on this game, so take the Ravens at the Bills. All right, folks, that's it for Sunday's action. But I tell you what, we're going to have a special teaser edition for Sunday, September 7th, so be sure to join us for that. And, of course, on Monday, we'll have a pick for Monday night's game. All right, I'm Stan the Man saying thanks for being with us, and be sure to join us next time for the winning wager.